Hey Collective, how are you guys? Evie Pooh and I are doing good. Thank you all for being here, for spending your time with us. We love you and we appreciate you so much, Collective. So let's tap in, let's get a reading for you guys. You will do a reading. I'm ready, Mama. I'm ready. Somebody shady, getting ready to have some karma. You're having a mental breakdown. It's a firestorm. What's in this energy for the collective? What do you need to know, Spirit? Oh, a psycho is running. Oh, crazy ex that won't let go. They're obsessed. Could have run away from you. You could definitely be running away from the psycho person. What's the psycho up to? Fake busy, and it just came out in reverse. So they're acting like they're busy, but they're not. You're closing the cycle with this crazy psycho person. You rejected this person. You don't want anything to do with this person. Secrets could have come out, or there could be getting some secrets that could be getting, or some secrets could be getting found out. Yeah, you said goodbye to this karmic lesson here. So this was a karmic psycho in your past. Oh, goodness. Okay. Oh, goodness. We got the police station. Turning your back. You could end up having to get this person arrested for something here, or this person could end up getting arrested for something that they've been doing. Because the firestorm's getting ready to unfold here with the psycho. They're having a mental breakdown. You've turned your back on this person. The cops could have been involved or could end up being involved. You just take that how it resonates. They've got secret accounts on social media. Could be spying. You're just focusing on self-love. You could have had a lot of trauma, could have been worried and replaying the events over and over in your mind because of what this person did. Losing sleep over it. But you're in your self-love mode here. You could have completely blocked this person from your energy. This person's, the shady person also here, could be losing sleep. But this person's blocked and this firestorm is coming in. So under psycho, we've got fed up and it came out in reverse. So like you refuse to allow this person to make you feel fed up anymore. You've blocked them. You've rejected them. Like it's over. What if I'm running? Shocking news. It's clarifying running. Fake busy in reverse. We've got sweet talk. So you close this cycle and there could be some kind of bad news coming in. That's shocking news. This person's under pressure. Their time's running out. They're running and their time's running out. Something shocking has happened. Could be because they have to go to jail. There's a lot of anxiety. Somebody's worried, playing events over and over in their mind. Clarify secrets. What are these secrets? Feelings, and it came out in reverse. So, goodbye to Jezebel. You don't give a fuck if Jezebel has feelings for you. You say goodbye. You're done with Jezebel. And these feelings, they could have acted like their feelings were genuine, But Jezebel's just in lustful energy. This was a karmic lesson here. Okay. Karmic lesson, we got happily single. So you've walked away from this crazy ex here. You were happily single. This person could end up in jail for something that they've done here. You're just focusing on healing and loving yourself. Clarify this police station. Some kind of trick, some kind of illusion to the police. There's a legal matter here, and you turned your back on this person. This person could have, like, had you wrongly arrested or something. For some of you, someone could have lied to the cops about something to have you arrested. For some of you, secret accounts. They were reckless with their sex. Jezebel, trying to hook up secretly. Yeah. Clarifying self-love. We've got spiritual. So this person could have put you into a dark night of the soul to where you had an ego death, but it triggered a spiritual awakening in you with this karmic lesson here. Happily single, you moved on, you're doing you, you're putting yourself back out there, some of you, you're just stress-free, you're setting goals, you're going after them, you're focusing on your career. This person stabbed you in the back. They cheated. They were very deceptive, playing mind games. They were love bombing you. Well, they stabbed you in the back.
I love you.
Let's pull here. A little bit closer. So the shady person that's losing sleep, they've got a health concern. It's affecting their health. Could be affecting their mental health here because the events are constantly replaying in their mind. Okay. This firestorm, this person that you blocked, they're not protected. They don't have protection, so they've got some harsh karma coming in. This crazy psycho ex could try and travel toward someone here because they're fed up. But you're not going to play these little games with this person anymore. Yeah, coming for an earth angel here. Just shocking news about... Oh, shocking news about the courthouse. So with this legal situation, the police were involved. There's a legal situation. Divorce court, property, criminal court, paternity test, child support, traffic tickets, civil court, DV charge could have happened with the psycho crazy. They're obsessed, okay? They could come towards you, sweet talking you, love bombing, playing their love bombing game so they can circle back around, travel towards you, be like, no, there's no strings attached. No, I don't have any tricks up my sleeve, but all they're going to do is end up breaking your heart all over again. Every time this person would cycle back around, it was just constant heartbreak. Okay. And they're obsessed. What's this bad news with closing this cycle? Bad news that you're scratching my butt. She wants her butt scratched. It took me forever to figure out what she was doing because she'll come up and she'll start scratching my butt. Like, scratch my butt. Evie Pooh.
We're doing a reading. Mommy's trying to work. You're scratching my butt. Evie. She's like, the collective doesn't mind. Scratch my butt.
It's bad news that you're going forward on your pathway here. You closed this cycle out with this crazy karmic. This was a Jezebel karmic lesson that you had to deal with that you definitely said goodbye to. You have no feelings for this person. You run the fuck away. They're blocked. They have, like, you pulled as an earth angel, starseed, light worker, you have divine protection. And when you close this cycle with this person and you walked away from this person, you also pulled your spiritual protection that was covering them away. Like, you took it back, okay? They could have made you feel rejected to a whole community of people. And now time's running out. They've got anxiety. They're under pressure. They're mad because these endings are here, okay? Secret that they don't have feelings, you know, that they were using you. Saying goodbye to Jezebel. So saying goodbye to Jezebel pissed Jezebel off. They could have gotten real mad. They could have gotten aggressive, creating conflict. Goodness. So this karmic lesson was dealing with this entity attachment here. This was a demon that you had to conquer here that was infesting this person at the police station with the fairy tale to the legal team. So making up phony illusions to the courts. Now they're concerned with this legal matter. You've turned your back. They're concerned. This person was reckless. They were secretly talking to people online with secret accounts, reckless with their love and their sex. Yeah, acting like they have feelings, acting like they love people, but this person has an entity. Entities don't have love. These kinds of entities do not. We have real love, and it came out in reverse. So acting like they really love, that's this love bombing here, okay? Death magic with self-love and spiritual. So they're in a downward spiral. They could have been doing death magic, trying to put endings in your life, trying to block your pathway. They could have even, they could have been doing the divination themselves, or they could have hired a practitioner, because a high priest showed just a minute ago before I shuffled through the deck. This person could have affected your job. That could be part of the losing sleep that's going on here. They could have affected your job. And you're just healing from this person's energy. You're focusing on loving yourself so that you can heal. They could have traveled. The Psycho X here could have traveled. They got fed up. They could have traveled to have someone do divination, manipulating the courts. And it's shocking news. You ran away from this person. You could have just been trying to get away from this person. This person could reach out and message you and sweet talk you, and they're obsessed and acting like like they've got all these good intentions, but they most definitely do not. You could have gone to a healer to have some healing work done, some of you. Getting readings, watching readings on YouTube. Shocking news about this court situation that came in. Divine masculine, divine feminine. You closed the cycle. Yeah, they could have wanted a whole community of people to like reject you, to be blocked from trying to affect anyone from being like a support system towards you. Okay. Yeah, there was an ending in this commitment. The feelings are no longer there. Like, there's no feelings left. You've got this person completely blocked out of your energy. The last thing you want is this person in your energy, and they just are relentless. They don't want to stop. Well, Jezebel here that you said goodbye to, from all this conflict, arguments, disagreements, aggression, fighting, possible violence, to get the cops involved. It's creating illusions. They're a liar. They've got some serious karma. And the veil is lifted that this person had an entity attached to them. This was a karmic lesson that was hard as shit. It had to be learned. And single, sexy, and successful with the police station and the legal system here with a fairy tale. This person was a thief in your energy. Now they're concerned you're concerned because they stole from you. It could have stolen your job. Poverty, please help. These secret accounts here. acting like they really loved you, but they did not. This could have been a fallen twin or a fallen soulmate here. Somebody's going to jail. Somebody could have already gone to jail. Could have had a leadership role at work. You could have been a boss. This person was very deceptive. They played a lot of mind games. Okay. Trying to seek revenge. Enjoying the show. This firestorm's going to hit. Because karma's come out here twice. This Jezebel is getting ready to get some harsh fucking karma. And it looks like jail is going to be part of that karma. Whatever they were doing to you, it's going to come back on them. Even worse. And they have no divine protection. And you're healing. And you're loving yourself. You're having a beautiful spiritual awakening here. After you've come out of this toxic ass energy. And you could have really loved this person. And you had to have help to get away from this person. They have childish behavior. They just want to seek revenge and get even. They're fucking stupid. This person had multiple options with these secret accounts and this reckless love here. They're just all about what makes them happy. They're selfish. They have addictions. They're a player. Got a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could be significant. Earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Working out some kind of terms that could have to do with this legal situation, trying to negotiate with you. This person could end up actually begging about something here. They feel ashamed and humiliated because of what they did. Now they're embarrassed because they've made themselves look like a dumbass since this separation occurred between the two of you. There's definitely distance here. There's silence. There's no communication. This person was just putting on a facade. There were an entity hidden in this person's being. They were a people pleaser. They had weird behavior. They had hidden motives. Divine feminine, divine masculine. You've both come out here. You have strong intuition. You're a leader. Your heart is very empathic and loving. You're a healer to others. Confusing the justice system with this trickster, illusionary, phony bullshit that they were telling the police and the courts. This could be an attorney here. A divorce, a breakup. If you've got children, there could be things of like parenting plan, having a court visit for this legal matter, running away, feeling invisible. This person made you feel invisible. They're searching online. They could have secret accounts trying to see what you're doing online, creeping around on your profile because you've blocked their contact. They could be seeing if you're with anyone else, and it could really get this person fired up. They're very jealous. They're very angry. Their thoughts are overwhelming. Like overwhelming thoughts on here. Okay, and then the losing sleep with the overwhelming thoughts over here, and it was clarified by health concern, and then the occupation with the doctor here. Someone could have to have their mental health treated. Okay, or it could be like actual physical problems as well, if it's not just the mental, but this is a lot of mental energy here. Their emotions are building up. They're raged out. This person's full of rage and conflict. Jezebel's pissed. Jezebel can get over it. Jezebel is manipulating the courthouse so that they look like they're the good person whenever you're the good person and they're the bad person. You're very guarded. This person created a lot of trauma. You built up walls. Your heart chakra was blocked to this person. You don't love this person anymore. There's no feelings here. Feelings are in reverse. Endings in this commitment. Finding out who this person was hiding, secretly hiding that they had entity, or I'm feeling more than one entity is attached to this person. They're always defensive. You had to defend yourself to this person. Around winter keeps wanting to show. Yeah, they're sneaky as shit. They're a sneaky fucking snake. Okay, hiding themselves. It's exactly what they were doing. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, could be plotting on social media, hiding themselves on a fake profile, trying to see what you're doing. Okay. You had a spiritual contract with this person. This was a karmic lesson that had to balance out. We've got all the signs. Air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And then, yeah, there could definitely be children involved here. Got your responsibilities with your children. This person could be very immature and childish. Okay. But you're closed off to this person. This person gives you anxiety. Refuse to give in. Facing the silence within. Being closed off. Having no contact. And if someone did go to jail here with imprisonment and then silence with anxiety, like someone, there could be an order of protection in place. There could be a no contact order between whoever's energy this is here between the courts. They may not be able to directly communicate with each other, even if a child is involved. It's drawn here. Let's see. Oops. It's coming. Be patient. It's a chance to explore new opportunities or experiences. So there are other opportunities that are better suited for you. Okay? Something new's coming in. It's a reminder to take actions and make things happen. Yeah, we've got to be the catalyst for our growth and the change that needs to happen. You need to have faith in yourself and your abilities first. Okay? You need to stay empowered and take ownership of your life. It's necessary that you practice self-compassion and self-care. And you've got self-love that came out here. So you're loving yourself so you can heal. Okay? What else does the collective need from here? It's a reminder to be grateful for what you do have. Okay? So in getting this energy out, be grateful for that too. It's 22. Oh, I thought it said 2222, but it's 2232. Yeah. It's a reminder to take care of yourself and prioritize your well-being. There's more information or clarity that you need before it can happen. Okay? So you could be getting ready to find, I was drawn to secret. You may be getting ready to find out some kind of secret that someone was trying to hide. And also regarding this legal matter here, you need to trust the universe. The universe has your back. The universe is making things unfold exactly how and when they need to. It's a lesson in surrender and trust. Okay? There's a lesson to be learned from the experience, and this is a karmic lesson that came out, and the veil was lifted on this entity attachment. It's an opportunity to develop resilience. You are so resilient. Okay? There is a better outcome waiting for you in the future. So getting this crazy person out of your energy is going to help with all of that. Here, baby, come here. Here, don't lay on mommy's cart. No. You can't lay right in the middle of your lap. Oh, wow. A shapeshifter needs an exorcist. Will you look at this? Holy shit. The light attribute of the shapeshifter is skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, the ability to see the potential in everything. The shadow attribute is projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. And that's exactly what they're doing here with this legal matter, because they were a phony trickster creating fairy tale fucking bullshit illusions to the police. Could have even gone to the police station. The cops could have come to someone's house when they were traveling. There's definitely an attorney here, okay? Now they're concerned. because of this legal matter, because they were just trying to project the bullshit. They were the abuser here. That's what I'm hearing. They were the abuser and saying that you were the abuser. Got someone here in trouble with the law. And now there's a nasty court situation going on that is unfortunate. Freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses is the light attribute of the exorcist. The shadow side is facing or fear of facing your own demons. So this person's scared to even face their own demons here. All right. Wounded child going on. That's my divine masculine. You had to get more coffee. Awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children. Opens the learning path of forgiveness. The shadow side blames all dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds. Resist moving on through forgiveness. So there could be some karmic childhood wounds here that are going on, that are triggering someone here to act out maybe like how their parents did in some way. There could be generational issues going on here. This person's definitely a thief. It's come out again. Stealing your energy, stealing your life, could have stolen your job from you. Like just trying to destroy your life, put endings everywhere, doing death magic, trying to affect your health, doing everything they can to try and affect you. The light attribute sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. Yeah, so whenever you are working on your self-love, your self-worth, your self-care, all of these things to heal and integrate any, traumatic fragments that have broken off, they create soul fragments, okay? When fear comes in, violence creates holes and tears in the aura, okay? And you have to call those parts of your energy back into you and not allow someone like this to have any power over you. When you reject them, you go no contact, you stay silent, you don't interact with them, you cut those energetic cords that will help seal up your aura and your energetic field, and you're protected. This person is no longer protected, and you're healing, okay? You had to get away so that you could heal. The shadow attribute is stealing money, creative ideas, affection, or other powers you think you lack. We've got the Samaritan and a hero or a heroine. Passion for a journey of personal empowerment. So empowering yourself is very important. Do extra work on your solar plexus chakra, okay? The shadow side of the hero or the heroine is escapism and a false sense of heroism, okay? Samaritan is refined your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. The shadow side is exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. All right. So someone could be trying to help someone here. We've got a hermit. This could be someone in law enforcement even that can know that this person's in trickster energy that could be trying to help you. The hermit seeks solitude to focus intently on inner life, serves personal creativity. So solar plexus and sacral chakra are very important in this energy. Make sure you're doing extra work on those two chakras and the root chakra to ground it into the earth so that you can manifest. The shadow side of the hermit is withdrawals from society out of fear or negative judgments of others, refusing to help those in need. So, and with this community here, rejected under pressure with community and blocked. They made a decision to possibly turn like a whole community of people against you, talking shit with illusions, trying to have someone arrested, legal matters going on. This person is a trickster energy. Yeah. Manipulating others through duplicity is the shadow side. The light side of the trickster is transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. Yeah, so you started learning how predictable this trickster energy was. You started seeing the patterns. Okay. Yeah. We have a queen, a father, and a victim. A gambler. A lover. A rebel. There could definitely be some kind of court case going on. You could sue this person. They want attention. Okay. What do we need from here? They're overwhelmed. Evidence of a curse here. Okay. Overwhelmed. Overloaded. They were excessively doing curses. Trying to create catastrophes and misfortune in your life. Hatred. Robbery. Thief for the third fucking time. It's unfair. They could have exploited you in some way. There could be an investigation. There could be a detective. There could be proof. Proof that this person trapped you and made you a victim. This person was extremely deceptive. They were wearing a mask. They were just pretending. They were inconsistent in their energy. They were manipulative. And it was shocking. Yeah, this person, apology, just flew out in reverse. This person's not fucking sorry. This person's guilty as shit. They may not want to confess what they did. Forgive this person so that you can be free from this person. They were strategic in how they were moving, okay? They were very strategic, plotting and planning. They could have been overindulgent in flirting and interacting with people, being overly friendly, especially whenever they drank. Are they concerned about these legal matters? Because of the illusions. They're concerned because of these illusions that they've created. They were optimistic that it was going to work, and it looks like something could be blowing up in their face here because a firestorm's getting ready to hit. Wow. Definitely something about someone's occupation, their profession here. Someone could be an expert in their field. They're very talented for what they do for work. Job, property, wealth, and investment. It's over. Walking away from a property, selling a property, getting kicked out of the home, having to go somewhere else, and then being scared and not knowing what to do. Because there was a family here, that there could be definitely children involved. Somebody's gonna have to live and learn. A natural disaster. If this person tried to put you in jail or put you in jail for some reason, it looks like this could be getting ready to happen to them. I got justice on the split. This could be an attorney here, like saving up money for an attorney for these legal fees. Yeah, needing help from someone in the legal field here. Why are they concerned about these legal matters? What's going on here? We got the Four of Wands in reverse. So there's conflict within a relationship. The family's in trouble. There's arguments. There's no harmony in the household. There's a breakup, a divorce, a lack of support. Eight of Wands and the Seven of Cups. There's a lot of confusion and illusion going on. Okay, a lot of options that they could have been talking to online with secret accounts with restless sex. There's no love here. Expect things to move rapidly. Quick communication. Something hasty. This could have happened like very fast and like just a blow up occurred and then boom. It was like a bomb went off. Desires and temptations. The devil energy here. It's very toxic. This person's obsessed, okay? They have addictions. Materialistic, cheating, having sex. They're violent, very toxic energy. And you're just coming out as a star. You're having to heal from this person. You have a positive outlook for the future. You could have, with the healer and divination over here, and then the star and the high priestess, you could have even had some healing work done, could have had a reading, okay? Trust your intuition, focusing on your spirituality and your enlightenment. You allow your discernment and your intuition to guide you. You know that it was like very shocking news whenever this person was manipulating a court situation to go in their favor. It's going to backfire and blow up in their face. And with children on the bottom of the deck and the Page of Cups, it could have to do with a child here. Okay. New ideas or information. Conflict. There's a lot of chaos and friction here. There's a disagreement possibly on child care here. Okay. Got a Queen of Swords and a Queen of Wands walking away. So could have walked away from one of these people here to go towards another. Queen of Swords is very rational and honest. This could even be an attorney here. They're truthful. They're intelligent. The Queen of Swords is a healer. Could be a nurse. Very outgoing and creative. Confident. Strong. Could be an entrepreneur. Queen of Wands reversed can be a witch. Okay. Overbearing, manipulative, they're a bully, they're jealous, their self-esteem is very low, they're overwhelmed. You had to walk away because this person left you in the Ten of Swords. It was very painful, okay? You had to escape this crazy person, this crazy psycho ex. They were so deceptive. They stabbed you in the back. They're gossiping and slandering you to a community of people. And this tower's hitting. The Tower with the Eight of Pentacles, you definitely could have, this could have affected your job. And then with Poverty Please Help, could have lost your job, could have been, because it was stolen from you. There's so much chaos. You definitely, well, from the Eight of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles with the Tower, someone definitely lost their job here, okay? With the Hierophant, and here's the court situation, being deceptive with what's going on in the courts. Somebody went to jail, okay? And they're lying. This phony, with the police station, the trickster, with the fairy tale, with the legal system here, with the legal matters. Now they're concerned because somebody lied. Now they're feeling hopeless. They feel cornered. They're powerless because they did something. They were completely invested in doing this to try to take you down. There could be new love in the energy for some of you here. Okay. Tell me about this community of people that are blocked. We've got the Ace of Swords, and it came out in reverse. So lying to a whole community of people. Having arguments and conflict with the community of people. Feeling rejected and blocked from this community. And then the Knight of Swords. This could even be law enforcement that came in. And a community of people like could have witnessed something. What's this bad news? That's shocking. Shocking bad news. Shocking. That they're not protected. They thought that they were just going to be able to take you out. They're doing fucking death magic here. It's not going to end well. Okay. It's going to come back on them. They're going to take their own ass out. Wow. With death. Oh my goodness, spirit. Literally, someone could transition out here. Someone could be very reckless with death in the Knight of Swords. Someone could be very reckless. They're coward. They're all about danger, okay? They miss their chance to do something here that could be stalking and spying, lurking, watching you with the Page of Swords. They're inspired to do something here. They could have to pause because of something that's going on. Whoever you were in a relationship with here, with the Lovers and Judgment, they're under judgment, okay? You had to sacrifice this person from your energy so that you could move forward. Could have been very unhappy and felt trapped with this person. They could have even tried to restrain you in some way. Wow. Yeah, with the Knight of Swords, with this losing sleep, worried, burdened, because this person left you in the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands, just overwhelmed and stressed out with all the responsibilities, spreading yourself too thin, having nightmares, overwhelmed by fear. You were scared of what was happening here, okay? Especially if there's a legal situation going on. Tell me about this person. Irresponsible. You can sleep. Tell me about this person. Agreeable. Do you tend to agree with others to avoid conflicts and not disrupt the status quo? You will often allow others to make decisions in order to keep the peace and not hurt other people's feelings. So, you could have had to learn how to stand up for yourself, and you could have always just agreed to keep the peace, to where if this person was volatile, to where you could try and keep things more calm so that they didn't explode. They still did, but you would try to do things to keep this person from escalating. They're gaslighting. Do you gaslight others to deflect the responsibility for a mistake you had made? You use psychological manipulation to create self-doubt and confusion in people's minds. So this person definitely, it's hard to heal from that kind of energy whenever you're constantly gaslit. It makes you question every aspect of your reality and you don't even know it's real anymore. Overly dramatic. And this person has a GUN. They look like a creepy fucking clown. Do you cause drama to elicit empathy from others in order to mask the real issue? And that's exactly what they do, because they want attention. You exaggerate the experience or your feelings to appear as the victim to others. And that's exactly what they did with the law. It's exactly what they did. Because that's what's clarifying the police station. Making up bullshit to get you in trouble. To make it look like, oh, they're the victim and they're the freaking abuser here. Okay? Wow. Definitely dealt with that in my life. It sucks. They're resentful. Do you feel angry because you feel you are being used or overlooked by others? You could resent this person. You feel personally victimized by others. However, you do not express this, but instead internalize your anger. Okay, and you may have been scared to stand up for yourself because of the abuse that was going to come in. This person could have put somebody in the hospital. Being very defensive. Do you act defensively to distract you from your feelings of being hurt? You use defensiveness as a way to challenge or avoid criticism from others, a form of self-protection. Okay, so being defensive with this person because they were domineering. Does your feelings of mistrust cause you to assert your power over someone else? You try to control other people without any consideration for their feelings or opinions. This person was very domineering and controlling. Okay, could have been too forgiving. Do you easily forgive others because you find it easier to blame yourself? Because that's what they wanted you to do when they would gaslight you, trying to shift all the blame onto you whenever they're the fucking problem. You tend to forgive people who did you wrong right away without receiving an apology or explanation for their behavior. And you're just this sweet little angel sitting here with your beautiful angel wings being dominated by an evil fucking psychopath. They're cunning. Why do you feel the need to trick people to get what you want out of them? You achieve your end goal by deceit or evasion using strategies to get your way. So this person was extremely cunning and manipulative, okay? Tell me more. They're superficial. Do you judge others based on Do you judge others based on outside factors due to not wanting to reveal your innermost self? You seek relationships based on appearances, and you are more concerned with surface aspects. So this person's just materialistic. They're superficial. They're just all about money. They buy things or do things with money to like make up for what they did as a way. It's like they think that's how they show love. It's not like, well, you know, well, I spent this much money on that, or I bought you this to make up for it, you know, so it's over. Like it should be fixed now. No, that's not how it fucking works. It's inauthentic and it doesn't matter. Being nervous. Do you avoid social settings due to your fear of failing to do the acceptable? You experience extreme anxiety and fear in social settings and in relationships. And it could even make it to where, you know, from a community of people that you used to be around when this person was in your energy, now it's like you're nervous. You don't want to have to be around those people. Okay? You don't know what's being said. Someone's passive aggressive. Do you act passive aggressive because you want to avoid confrontation? You indirectly express negative feelings instead of openly addressing them. Okay. Steals the limelight. I mean, this is so narcissistic. Do you have a strong desire to be the best or most recognized due to feeling inferior to others? You know, and they have a low self-esteem. So they're always wanting to be turning all these people in just constant manipulation to turn people's thoughts to where they look like this hero or heroine in the story and they're this good Samaritan, but they're actually a shapeshifter. They're a thief, a trickster, and they need a fucking exorcism. You know, they're evil as shit. You have a strong desire to be noticed by others. Therefore, you try to outshine others at every opportunity. Okay? And this person couldn't stand it if you got attention. And they would do everything that they could to try and destroy that. Let's do one more. What else? We got restless. Is your compulsion to move based on an intense sensation of unease within yourself? You are unwilling or unable to stay still or to be quiet and calm because of anxiety or worry. So this person could have made you like antsy and restless and always wanting to move around and do something to like burn off that nervous energy. Okay, they're very obsessive and controlling. You could have felt like a bird trapped in a cage by this dominating psychopath here. Do you have a fear of being alone, which causes you to make threats or take impulsive actions in order to prevent a partner from leaving? You have an unhealthy attachment style, which can lead to others feeling fearful or anxious. And so, like, if you try and leave, this person would tell you to leave, and then be like, you better not fucking leave after they 48, then after they told you to fucking leave, to get in your car and travel away, and then you get fed up with this psycho because they won't let go. They don't want you there, but they don't want you to leave either. Like, it's fucking insane. You can't deal with a person like this. Do you assert your power over others because you fear things will go wrong? You try to control people and situations to an unhealthy extent through manipulation or threats. And Evie. No. Bad girl. No.
Well, that didn't go well. She saw the cat. Okay, no, you going in your house. Okay, no. You can, this is, no. This is her house. Oh, goodness. Okay, well, shit just got real around here. God. She saw the cat, Alex, coming from the door, and she was like, get it! Where did you get it? Oh, goodness. They're not quite acclimated yet. Let's go back to controlling. So this is a very controlling person. Do you assert your power over others because you fear things will go wrong? You try and control people in situations to an unhealthy extent through manipulation or threats. This person was violent. They threatened constantly. There were always conflicts. They were in hypersexual energy with this Jezebel entity here, in a commitment, but secretly screwing around online with people. They don't love this person. It's just sex. Whoever they're secretly hooking up with, multiple people, secret accounts, okay, more than one. Keeping you stressed out, keeping you just full of anxiety, knowing that a decision had to be made, time was running out to walk away from this person because shit just kept escalating, then the law got involved, okay, and then it went to a whole new level. The workplace is involved. This person is a thief. It's come out like 3 or 4 times, stealing everything from you, trying to destroy your life in every way that they possibly can, turning a whole community of people, putting endings to a whole community of people. Courts all over this. Jail. Jesus. Clarify this occupation. What happened at work here? Tell me about this. So, great fortune in a house. Someone could have had a good paying job, could have had a nice house, made a lot of money at their work, okay? And then, boom, poverty, could have lost their job, okay? Could be receiving some unexpected income. Somebody definitely went to jail, and there's a child involved here. And a main male, 2 main males, 2 men here. Something changed for 2 different men. An ending occurred with a mature woman that could have been in a commitment with one masculine and then cheating with another one here. Okay, you take this how it resonates. There's definitely something going on in the courts with the judgment here, and there's a lot of money involved with this. This could be like a lot of money for attorney fees, court costs, fines. This main female here could have made a lot of money. We've got an official person at their job, okay? It's definitely affected the health. Like this courtship created bad health. Like this was just so toxic. Here's this whole community of people receiving a message of concern regarding what happened with this relationship, to talking about it to a whole community of people. This privileged lady here is this wealthy main female who could have a high paying job. They're a false person. They're a trickster. This mature woman here. Definitely all up in their thoughts, okay? An official person at someone's job here is all up in their thoughts, expecting something in the courthouse with their job here to hopefully pan out. Hopefully this person can get their job back. This mature woman traveled to someone's job and did something. They could have caused a problem at someone's job, and you flip these roles how it resonates, okay? There's no gender in tarot. But the official person with the occupation, they're in despair. This person lost their job. Thief, she stole this person's job. Sudden wealth and thief.
got a message of concern that there was a serious change in this marriage or commitment here. Okay. It's very concerning because of the ending. This person was held in high honor in their position at work. Okay. And this main female here, she could have also lost her job and ended up in a fucking mess. It could have been instant karma backfire here. This main male here was a wealthy man, had a good paying job. Okay. This feminine could have put this masculine in jail and really affected their health because this person was a false person in the marriage or commitment or relationship here. Messaging the community, bullshit secrets about crap that was going on behind closed doors. Trying to block this person's pathway so that they couldn't move forward. Do we need anything else, Spirit? Alright. Let's roll the dice. I know. Oh, you were bad. You jumped off the couch. Doing time out. Sagittarius, Cancer, Sagittarius twice, and double Gemini. Okay. Libra, Aries, Taurus, Leo, and Capricorn. I'll do it one more time. Pisces, Aries, Cancer, Virgo, and Libra. Could be significant. Alright guys, this is going to be our reading. You just take this how it resonates. Don't force anything to fit. Only take what part resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate, that's fine. It just means it's for someone else, okay? I love you guys so much. Thank you all for being here, for spending time with me and little sweet Evie Pooh. We love you guys. We appreciate you watching our content and hitting that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys so much, Collective. I love you. Bye, guys.